Welcome to video lecture series on subject surveying. Today we will learn the topic introduction of bearing and whole circle bearing. In previous lecture we see the what are the different types of the surveying, then classification of the surveying, compass surveying and traversing. Then in this lecture we see the bearing. If you see that a bearing is nothing but it is the horizontal angles with a reference meridian to the survey line. If the bearing is reference meridian, we have to taken as the true north. But what is mean by meridian? A meridian is nothing but it is a imaginary line passing through the poles. Generally we have to taken as the imaginary line as the north or south pole. Okay. So bearing is nothing but it is the horizontal angles with reference to north to the survey line. It is called as bearing. Okay. So here you can see here. So in these figures, so when the bearings are measured with respect to true north, so this is a true north. So if you measure the bearing with respect to this up to the this AB is the survey line. So when you have to measure the bearing with respect to true north to the survey line, then it is called as true bearing. But you remember that you always not get the true bearing. You have to get the bearing only the magnetic bearing. So what is meant by magnetic bearings? So depending upon the bearing meridian, there are four types of the bearing. First, true bearing. Okay. Another is the magnetic bearing. So magnetic bearing, when the magnetic needle is freely suspended, which show the direction that is north. But this, in case of the prismatic compass, you have to get the magnetic north, not get the true north, because we see the in prismatic compass, this is the that needle may be deflected due to the some substance like iron and a magnetic pole nearby the area. So that magnetic needles may be deflected. That's why it shows the only the magnetic north, not the true north. So what is mean by magnetic bearing? So when the needle is freely suspended, which show the direction from this north to the survey line, it is called as magnetic bearing. So this is the magnetic bearing to the survey line. Okay. Then arbitrary bearing. So for arbitrary bearing, if you remember that arbitrary bearing, in case if you study the small area, so the one reference is required. For example, if you take the example of our college area. So in our college area, if you survey the that ground over the ground surface, in the ground surface, here the tallest is the our tallest building. So from that tallest building, if you consider that is the north, from that north to the our point, if you take the any point on the ground, that building to the our point over the ground, that angles is nothing but the arbitrary bearings. So the arbitrary bearing of a line is horizontal angles which the line makes with the arbitrary meridian. As we know that meridian is nothing but it is an imaginary line passing through the poles. Okay. So if you see that in this figure, magnetic bearing, it is deflected toward the east, and the true bearing is also deflected towards the east. When for example, this magnetic declination, if you see, consider a magnetic declination, here the magnetic declinations here deflected towards the east direction. So for example, let us this is your north. Okay. So this is the true north. So I have written is the TN, not only the N, here I have written the TN, that is true north. When the magnetic if you measure that bearing, as we know that true bearing is nothing but the measured from the true bearing to the survey line, that is we call as true bearing. Magnetic bearing is nothing but the when the needle is freely suspended, that direction is the north. From that north to the survey line, that is we called as magnetic bearing. But here you can see here the magnetic declination towards the east. So when the bearings is deflected toward the east direction, that we called as magnetic declination toward the east. When this all the bearings is towards the towards the west direction, it is magnetic declination toward the west. So the magnetic declination either east or west, just you remember here. Then designation of the bearing. So the bearing are designated in the following two types. First, it is a whole circle bearing, we called as WCB. Another is the quadrantal bearing, it is called as reduced, it is also called as reduced bearing, or it is a quadrantal bearing. So whole circle bearing, what is mean by whole circle bearing? So the whole circle bearing is nothing but when, if you consider a survey line. So if I draw figures, so you can see this figure also. So whole circle bearing is the bearings which are measured from the north to the survey line. So here the north is written and the bearing is in third quadrant. So it is first quadrant, second quadrant, here is the third quadrant, this is fourth quadrant. So this is the survey line. So the when the bearings are measured with respect to north to the survey line in clockwise direction, that bearing is called as whole circle bearing. Again I repeat this definition, when if you measure the horizontal angles, if you measure the horizontal angles with respect to north to the survey line in clockwise direction, nothing but the whole circle bearing. Okay. So the whole circle bearing, either you have to get it is in first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant, nothing but the bearing value is in between 0 to 360 degree. So it may be first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. So the whole circle bearing is the line measured with respect to north to the survey line in clockwise direction, is called as whole circle bearing. Okay. So you can see here it is when the bearings line AB, it is in first quadrant, that is theta 1. So I can return whole circle bearing of a line AB. If I return line AB, so that is theta 1. Similarly line AC, here the line AC. So when the bearings are measured with respect to north to the survey line in clockwise direction, so the whole circle bearing of line AC is theta 2. Similarly here the line, if the line is in the third quadrant, that is AD line, so when the bearings are measured with respect to north to the survey line, that is theta 3, that is whole circle bearing of line AD is theta 3. Another, if the survey line is in fourth quadrant, that is theta 4. So the bearings are measured with respect to north in clockwise direction, that is we called as whole circle bearing. So whole circle bearing of line AF is theta 4. Okay. So we see the some example related to the that bearing also. Okay. So let's example, since take you can consider a bearing of the line is given 49 degree. Okay. So since the lines fall in first quadrant, so first you draw the figures. So let us, this is the north. Okay. So 49 degree, it is comes in first quadrant, as we know that this is a 0 degree. I would consider north is 0. Here we have to consider is 90. Here we have to consider is 180. Here is we have to consider 270, and 0 and 360 is nearly equal to same. So the since the line falls in the first quadrant, Therefore, the nearer to the pole, to the north pole, and it is measured from the north. So the reduced bearing of the line AB is, you can return from the north to the east. Okay, north to the east, that is 49 degree. So the, if the whole circle bearing is given, you can convert this whole circle bearing into the reduced bearing. Okay, so these are some example is given, convert the whole circle bearing into the reduced bearing. Another, what is 240? Another example is when the bearings are 240 degree. So you have to convert this whole circle bearing into the reduced bearing. So first you draw the figures. Let us 240 degree. So it comes in which quadrant? Let's see, this is the north, 0, 90, 180, 270. So it comes in the third quadrant. Okay, so the this total value is 240 degree. Okay, you remember that this is 240 degree. So how, what is the reduced bearing? As we know that a reduced bearing is nothing but the bearings which are measured from the north or south, which is nearer to your survey line. So this bearing is nearer to the south. So this is your what? This is your reduced bearing. Okay, so this is your reduced bearing. Okay, so reduced bearing is this. So what is the value? How we can find out this value? South, this is, this bearing comes in south and west. Okay, already we have written north here. I can draw again. This is north, south, so I can draw here, this is north, then this is south, this is east, this is west. Okay, so 240 degree, it comes in the third quadrant. Okay, so 240 degree comes in third quadrant. Let us, this is called as whole circle bearing, as we know. But what is meant by reduced bearing? A reduced bearing is nothing but the bearings which are measured with respect to north or south. Okay, north or south, which is nearer to the survey line. So these bearings we have to draw, or we have to calculate this bearing. Okay, so this bearing you have to find out. So how you can find out this bearing? So this bearing you can find out, just what is this total value here up to the 180. Okay, so you just 240 minus 180 degree, you have to get the 60 degree. So the reduced bearing is 60 degree. But you remember that you always note down the your quadrant. So quadrant is this south and this is west. So that's why this south and west, its value come 60 degree. So reduced bearing of line, for example AB, that value is south 60 degree west. Okay. Then another example we have to take, that is the, if the survey line is come in the second quadrant, so 133 degree is given. So it comes in the what? It comes in the second quadrant. So this is the 133 degree. This is the value. So this value is 133 degree. So how we can find out the reduced bearing? So here the survey line is nearer to the what? South. So reduced bearing is 180 minus 133, that is the 47 degree, because here 0, 90, 180. So total value is 180 minus, so this value, that what? 133, you have to get reduced bearing. So south, here you can return south 47 degree east. Okay. Then another is 335 degree. It is comes in the which quadrant? It is comes in the fourth quadrant. So you can see here directly, since the line falls in the third quadrant, it's comes in the fourth quadrant, nearer to the what? It is nearer to the north. Okay, so that's why the bearing is 360 minus 335. You have to get reduced bearing north or west. So you remember that always you have to note down the reduced bearing either north or south, which is nearer to your survey line. Okay. So this is some rules related to the your conversion of whole circle bearing to the reduced bearing. So you can see here the whole circle bearing between 0 to 90 degree, reduced bearing is equal to same. Just to note down the quadrant northeast. When the bearings whole circle bearing in second quadrant, that is 90 degree to 180 degree. So what is the rule for the conversion of reduced bearing? 180 minus whole circle bearing. Then third, when it comes in the third quadrant, whole circle bearing. So whole circle bearing minus 180 degree. This is comes in the southwest third quadrant. Then when the bearings comes in fourth quadrant, whole circle reduced bearing is 360 minus whole circle given whole circle bearing. So it comes in the northwest. Okay. So any difficulty regarding the that's video lecture, ask me. Okay, in our discussion section. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.